did, look. Guess what we're figuring out? Who the bloody hell Green Ninja is. But yet we already know who the Green Ninja is gonna be. Also, please leave a like on this video. I wonder who stole the Green Ninja G. I wonder who's the only person who has not unlocked his potential would steal the Green Ninja G. Of course it's Kai. Why are you guys beating him up? It's just the Green Ninja G. Just buy a new one. Poor Kai, but Kai, all you have to learn is that you're no longer the Green Ninja and you unlock your powers. It's as simple as that. You don't have to wear the Green Ninja G. Well, looks like someone was embarrassed wearing the green G and quickly changed it to his red one because he didn't want Master Wu to realize, hey, he stole that thing. Also, Commandant's here. He's gonna be the best of roommates. Also, Kai, if Master Wu brings your enemy on the ship, most likely they are not your enemy.
For so long as Pythor has Lloyd, he will be our guest.
We have to live with this concept.
I knew this was gonna be best episode when they introduced Gamadon. Even when I was a kid, I was like, yeah, let Gamadon wreak havoc on these ninjas. This is gonna be awesome. Hey Wu, maybe you should give a few lectures to Gamadon of how not to be creepy. Or give himself up of someone trying to do something evil. You know, just like a hint. Yeah, good job, Nia. Dragging him out of there. Yeah, he should have left the room a long time ago. And all now, Master Wu is realizing, yeah, he missed a whole bunch.
Nia, did you see he has 4 arms?
Yeah, because a dude with 4 arms is definitely suspicious. You guys fight ghost skeletons, fight dragons. Honestly, man with 4 arms is not suspicious. Hey Kai, getting into a fight with Lord Gamadon would not help you unlock your true potential. How does one brush your teeth like that? Gamadon, you're not brushing your teeth, you're just violating it. And also, what's he doing? I love how he just bathes in thunderstorm. Also, that's lightning power! Dude, you are not the elemental power of lightning. How can you control lightning? How did the ninjas not find this place earlier? It looks like an evil castle with an evil warlord. Or, you know, snakes for that matter. Yeah, I know snakes don't like places that are above ground, but this looks like the perfect place to have an evil meeting.
It was foolish of me to think that a girl could not be the destined Green Ninja.
Oh, so Wu is sexist.
When the 4 weapons
I
are
already
laid out
knew
before
that,
the
but I just want everyone
the
to know that
weapons
Wu
will
is
react.
definitely sexist. Of course Nia wouldn't try to figure out if she's a Green Ninja. She doesn't want to be a ninja. She wants to be a samurai. Okay, I would be mad at Kai for this, but also no one said to go retrieve the weapons. He just went and retrieved the weapons. Of course Kai's gonna fight him. He thinks he's stealing them. You guys should have mentioned something sooner. We wasted a lot of time here.
Out, we travel by shadows.
It's the only way I know how.
Well, that's ironic since you legit became a shadow. Remember in like the pilot season, he was like a shadow and he was fighting the ninjas? How did he do that? Like, what type of magical powers does Gamadon have to make him able to fight shadows? Also, you should not shout your son's name. You're gonna get yourself Kai and Lloyd eaten. Pythor's actually really good at finding the Fang Blades. The ninjas just suck. They need a map, like Pythor has. Hey, go steal that map. Yes, all the ninjas plus Gamadon and Wu are fighting the Serpentine. Let's go. Also, you do not have the elemental power wins. Alright, let's go. Gamadon being a good father, beating up all these snakes to protect his son. That's what a father should do. Well, Lloyd's dying in this season. I already feeling it. Bye, Lloyd. What a sweet moment between father and son. Also, Kai, forget about the Fang Blade. You're not going to be able to retrieve it. The whole place is going to collapse. Get out of there. Well, Kai's going to die. R.I.P. Kai. Just let him kill himself. It would be so much easier. Oh, gee, Lord, he's going to die this season. Someone catch him. No, he's going to fall through lava. R.I.P. Lord. Hey, Kai, forget the Fang Blade and go help the poor child that's going to sink through lava, please. Kai, choose the child instead of the stupid Fang Blade, please. Thank you. You did the right thing. You almost gave me a heart attack. Well, good luck getting out of there, because you're now trapped. Well, RIP to Kai and Lloyd, but not really, because they're going to come out of a volcano in a giant fireball. How did you do that?
Why do you have 4 arms?
He's gonna be
That
okay.
is a very long story that I unfortunately cannot tell you about. And he wasn't gonna go rescue your son. If he had another way, he would most likely get the Fang Blade. But unfortunately, he realized a very important lesson: who the Green Ninja is.
What? What is everybody looking at me for?
Oh, poor Garmadon. He just walked away once he realized it. He was probably praying in the background, like, please not be my son, please not be my son. And unfortunately, it is his son, because you know what? Fate hates him. Okay, quick question about elemental powers. We do know they're usually passed on through parent to child. We don't know exactly when this happened. I guess it's when the parent decides they no longer want the element and pass on to the child, or they like die and it naturally passes on. Why did Wu not assume that Lloyd was gonna have an elemental power? He's descended from this first Genjutsu master. Wouldn't that be more common sense? Like, yeah, you wouldn't assume he's a green ninja, but you would assume he would have an elemental power. Hey, look, a fire shock. That's very strange to have in a lava temple. And no, it's not a fire shock. It's just a Fang Blade. I was just messing with you guys. Well, on to another episode. Must tell you all again to please like, comment, subscribe to the channel, for it helps me a lot. And to start any good episode, we must get a very eerie grasp on the situation. They're trying to stop a snake from, you know, going to his other snake friends. And also, what's Jay? What? What was that, Jay? You were just like a ball of lightning. How is that possible?
When the great devourer is awakened, there will be nothing it won't consume.
Won't that mean it'll consume you too?
How come you guys didn't think about this before starting your plan of getting the Fang Blades? Like, I think they assumed that the Great Devourer wouldn't eat its own kind, but it's called the Great Devourer, and the statement is called, "Will eat everything inside, including my kind." But that side was scribbled off, and they just saw, "Will eat everything." Hey, yo! Lord Garmadon's still here. Lord Garmadon, what are you still doing here? Weren't you gonna, like, I don't know, dip out sometime between here and there? I don't know. This is the final battle prophecy saying that you're gonna have to defeat the Green Ninja. Shouldn't you guys stay as far away from each other as possible? Huh, who knew a 10-year-old would be smarter than a bunch of teenagers?
Traveling above ground. They're snakes, right? Snakes burrow. Bridge. Now
Yes,
give me
we
a
know
silver.
this. We figured this out in another season. How are we still having the same problem?
Fortress.
Okay, this is really cool, but also, how much time did that take? You guys just like connected all your tombs. Your tombs are super far away. And this is where the ninjas tell Master Wu how they're going to defeat the Serpentine.
But I will be there in spirit.
Sure you will, Master Wu. Sure you will. It's not like you're gonna hitch a ride with Nia.
Green Ninja is too
Okay, I know this isn't the best mission to have your nephew to come on because he has no sense of training, but you guys have to prepare him. Well, Wu's joining the fight. I called that. And Garmadon staying behind with his son. Good father figure. Wu, I think you have a tea problem. Why do you have tea? And of course, Garmadon's stealing files. He's evil. And also, what type of files are you stealing that you need from the ninjas? I don't think the ninjas really have that many files of importance for you to steal. So what are you stealing?
They found you.
You know.
I think he banished me there, but we don't like to talk about it. We just like to tell everyone that I just walked off to the underworld. Or the realm of madness, wherever the hell they found him. Yeah, Lord, how are you gonna help Garmadon wherever the hell he ended up to? You were 2 by the age when Wu banished him.
Then why don't you just leave now?
Lloyd.
No.
Well, you're gonna regret saying that. And of course the ninjas got captured. Why are they asking for Lord for help? He's 10 and has no training abilities. How is a 10-year-old with no training abilities gonna help you? Oh, the ninjas is so much better at fighting snakes now. Hey, guess what? You guys found the Fang Blades. Now grab them and go. And of course it's a trap. When it is not a trap. Hi, little Pytho. Welcome back. Finally found the last Fang Blade? Good job. Your entire clan is about to be eaten. Lloyd, that outfit is way too big for you. You're gonna fall and trip on yourself.
I'll get you out of there in a jiff.
Lloyd, I hate to break it to you, but you are gonna die if you go try to save the ninjas. You have no training ability.
It'd be a shame not to use it a little bit more.
Yeah, go host a party. It's not like the ninjas will try to escape while you guys are having fun. How come the only thing that the 2 ninjas have is pencils and hair gel? Hey, maybe that would help you get yourself out, but probably not.
was built out of Venge Stone. Our elemental powers are rendered useless.
I love Venge Stone. It is so cool. Hey, look! Kai's finally using his brain for once, and it's actually gonna work. Huh. Hey, the snakes are having another slither pit. There should be more fighting during this like whole party thing. And also, for some weird reason, no one heard of Kai getting out of his cage and swinging the swings. Hey, you guys should definitely be able to hear that. That's chains rattling. And of course, the only person who was able to see that is Python. No one heard the giant noise of the cage moving back and forth. Ah, the ninja's last hope. A goddamn 10-year-old. Lloyd's gonna die in this season. Hey, it's the skeleton army! Garmadon finally uses his helmet and contacted his older warriors. Good job, Garmadon. Now don't forget about them. And the only real reason why they're listening to Garmadon, because guess what? Skeletons hate snakes more. Hey, good job. You guys got the 4 fang blades. But guess what? Python's going to turn invisible and steal onto your ship. Maybe you guys should try to find him. Or, get a heat sinking something. Good job, skeletons. You guys made me proud. And also got the ninjas' respects for some weird reason. I like how Garmadon just now leaves and goes back to where the hell he ended up. Dude, why would you go back and rebanish yourself? He's like, I don't want to fight myself. The only way for me to not fight myself is if I go back to wherever the hell I came from.
You're a good boy. Soon, you'll be a great man. Although we are now on opposite sides, I'm still very proud of you.
Garmadon is like the best father, hands down. Poor Lloyd. Garmadon has left to go banish himself, and the other ninjas could give less of a crap. Because guess what? They all hate Garmadon, but they're gonna toast to him anyway. See, I told you Python would be back. My assumptions are always correct. And again, for the 3rd time in this video, I must tell you all to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, for it helps me a lot. And I'll see you guys again next time.